Welcome back to the battlefield. Today I decided I wanted to do something a little bit different than my normal content, because typically I don't do as much like fantasy stuff, but I've been playing a bit of Warhammer 2 lately, or Total War Warhammer 2 lately, and having some fun with it, so I figured, you know what, why not put a campaign up on YouTube and see how it goes. Now, I will say right off the bat, I'm just playing on normal difficulty because I am relatively new to the game, and the game is kind of difficult compared to like Rome 2, which I have played a lot more of. The AI, the variance in the enemy armies you'll come up against makes the game a lot more challenging. So I'm going to just give this my best shot and try and burn the whole world. So let's see what options we have to start off with here. I definitely want to spend money on that right off the bat because it'll reduce my upkeep costs. I should probably recruit some troops. I've never done a chaos so the only campaign I've ever actually done, and I still haven't beaten it, is a campaign as the Golden Order, and I'm just kind of joking around in that campaign, just trying out different things and seeing how they work. So this campaign might end very, very quickly because I make the wrong choices and just get myself killed. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but we will see. As far as recruitment, I haven't really got any good options. Let me check on diplomacy before I get too far into any kind of recruitment or any money spending.
Your tribal take what's theirs. A timely arrival. My warhounds have not eaten.
So we have war with everyone except the Chaos tribes, I suppose. It only requires 25% of our movement to adopt the encamped stance. Can I recruit when I am not encamped? It looks like I can, which is good. For starters, let's just move over here and see what we encounter. I don't plan on taking many vassals. I plan on mostly just smashing my way through as many enemies as I can. So, I cannot recruit unless I'm in the encamped stance, so I've already made my first blunder of the campaign.
There'll be a reckoning.
No surprises there. Alright, anyway. Not really anything else we can do with the heroes, casualty replenishment rate, and horde growth +1. It's a little bit expensive, but needs to be done. And I suppose I'll just end the turn, because I don't think I really have any other options. Let's see, I could recruit another lord. I cannot recruit another lord. Oh wait, yeah I could, just these are the legendary ones and I have to meet certain requirements. So for this guy I need to awaken 4 Norscan tribes. And for him I need to construct the Dragon Ogre Gathering and Building. Okay, a disciplined lord would be good to have right off the bat. Infernal Dominance might not be bad either. I'm gonna start off with this guy just to get something going. Now it's interesting that he's taking attrition, and This guy is
I
not.
foresee destruction. Destroyers, come.
And it's interesting to me that these units appear to be immune to attrition, and the Chaos Marauders are not. So there's a lot of things I have to learn about this game in general, but also this faction in particular. Alright, now, right off the bat, let's declare war here, go in and have ourselves a battle. Before I fight it, I think I will go ahead and bring this guy over just to give him a chance at getting some extra experience. Doesn't look like we're up against much here. Just a bunch of melee infantry, basically. Which, to be fair, that's pretty much all I have. I guess what I might try and do is awaken the 4 of the Norscan tribes, and then recruit Sigvald, and then just burn everything. Because the initial plan was to just burn everything from the start. Alright, let's see what... I guess I can't see what abilities he has just yet. Cascading Fire Cloak, not that great. Fireball, not that great. Well, let's try this. Marauder Horsemen can stay out on the side. What are these? Chaos Spawn? Anti-infantry, okay. Let's go ahead and wait until our extra dude comes onto the battlefield. He has the same spells as Archaon, so he's not going to be that useful. Go ahead and fast forward while he's catching up. Alright, now let's go ahead and go get involved.
Such pitiful souls.
To start off with, I may just have these Marauder Horsemen come around the flank. Got plenty of magic, but Fireball isn't particularly useful. I missed that guy, that's unfortunate. Just have these guys go ahead and move around the flank here, see if they can use some of their ammo. And they'll use a little bit, not much though. Alright, come back this way now. I'm just trying to keep the AI moving in weird ways to hopefully keep their formations broken up a little bit. I don't know if that makes much of a difference in this game.
Bash their heads in! Drinking victory! For the Blood God!
Alright, let's go ahead and send everybody in.
Fight! Threat and ruin! Seas of blood! Give us ruin! Eye of the God!
I'm not really bothering to be very picky with my attack orders here.
She who wields true power. My God's call.
Let's get a little charge on these guys and then pull out of this. Just try and pull straight back out of it and then send in the Wolf Riders or whatever they are. Chaos Warhounds. Send them in now. Alright, Archaon, do your thing. Chaos Spawn are getting a little bit beat up. You guys can go chase down that unit just to make sure it stays routed.
I have mastery. Archaon, seas of blood.
Okay, we don't have any abilities on any of these guys yet. I mean, I guess I could use some magic, but it doesn't really make much of a difference at this point. Alright, so our first battle went smoothly. It was just against a pittance of a garrison, but it's still nice that I didn't take a lot of casualties. I'm thinking that replenishment is going to be one of my bigger struggles in this campaign. So the fewer casualties I can take in each battle, the better. But I could be totally wrong about that. Again, there's a lot of mechanics in this game that I don't understand or I'm just not familiar with. So, we will just see how things go. It's probably why I will title this series Archaon the Amateur. It's because I have no clue what I'm doing. Holy load screen, come on. Well, if my load screens are going to take this long, then in the future I'll probably just edit them out, because this is really, really slow for a load screen. So yeah, I'll leave this one in just because I've had some commentary through it, but going forward I think I'll go ahead and edit out my load screens, so we don't have to sit through this ridiculous waiting period altogether. I can just do it by myself. The funny thing about it is, like, my Golden Order campaign that has a lot more save data to deal with doesn't take nearly this long to load. So I'm not sure exactly what's causing the extra time on this one. Going on, what, 2.5 minutes now? Just sitting in a load screen? I might edit that one out anyway. Alright, well, there's the victory. Let's go ahead and Awakened tribe. That could be good. Do you know what? That could be really good. Yeah, let's do that. Get the replenishment, get one step closer to recruiting Sigvald.
Let us corrupt. By the eldritch eyes.
Alright, now, this dude... I'm curious why he's getting replenishment while Archaon is taking attrition. Okay, as far as leveling up Archaon goes... Oh boy, I have a lot to choose from. Do I make him good in melee, or do I get him to boost his army? Well, let's see if is there anything specific that he does to make any particular units better. So Chosen, Chaos Knights, Exalted Heroes, but that's just a hero thing. So Chosen, Chaos Knights, and Chaos Warriors. He has specific upgrades for them. All of this is just magic. Does he not get access to an arcane conduit? That would be unfortunate. Yeah, I really have no idea how to build this dude, but to start, we can at least get Route Marcher and see where things go from there. Now, we have, or should have, a military ally over here.
Take what's theirs.
Let's march through to the next one and gain another one, hopefully.
I foresee
Just keep these guys next to each other. I really shouldn't be moving them quite so far.
Very well, I'll move. Syrian's eye.
Because I probably need to be recruiting and doing all of that good stuff, but whatever. Okay, recruitment cost decreased, income from post-battle loot, and income from raising settlements. Well, I'm not going to be doing any raising just yet, so we'll do income from post-battle loot first. Over here, we can't do anything. Need to be placed in camp in order to finish construction, so yeah, I've messed up pretty bad on overextending myself with movement so far. What might have been good is to force march over into this area up by Frozen Landing, and then next turn in camp.
I am the chosen of the gods.
Alright, so let's move all the way up to here. And then we can, in camp, we can do some recruitment, get some replenishment, and finish that construction. I think for now I'm just going to need numbers, so I'll pick up some Chaos Marauders. This guy can just hang out.
You have my promise.
Oh, do you know what? I didn't realize that was a build slot. Alright, well, we don't even have access to anything anyway. Alright. So the build slots there don't matter. What can we build here? Absolutely nothing. Alright, build slots aren't a big deal.
You dare.
I'll probably just go ahead and end this turn where it is. And next turn, see if I can take on this settlement. It's going to be a lot tougher of a battle because they have a lot more forces, and I haven't been recruiting like I should have. Maybe I need to do some global recruitment. But it takes longer, so maybe not a good idea. Let's pick up some extra troops in this army instead. There's probably people watching this that are going to be like, just telling me all the things that I'm doing wrong, and that's okay. I took attrition even in the encamped stance? I mean, that's a little bit annoying to me. I thought that would make me immune to attrition. I guess horde infighting is the kind of attrition I have. Go ahead and circle them. Bring this army forward just to have some extra numbers. And let's see what we're up against. Monstrous infantry. A bunch of javelin men. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. Okay, reinforcements coming in from the rear. I'd rather not have any of my units get wiped out, just because then, like, recruiting them is more expensive than their upkeep. But it might be a lot faster to just re-recruit fresh troops. In any case, they've got a lot of javelin troops for us to deal with, so we should definitely keep the chaos spawn back out of that javelin fire at first, since they're such large targets. These injured marauders can hang out at the back and go ahead and start the battle. Now, are they reforming or are they charging? I think they're just reforming. Let's go ahead and bring Archaon and this other wizard dude up to the front.
They will succumb. Very well.
Just because I can have a chance to use some fireballs early on and at least get some damage done.
Chaos Marauders! So be it.
Okay, they should just be reforming again. Now, can I get a fireball over that hill? Or will it just hit the dirt? I'm not sure.
The gods will. So be it. My blade hungers.
I'm thinking that hitting their javelin units might be good, just because they could do a lot of damage with their ammo. Maybe that's not the right call. Maybe it would be better to hit like these guys. They don't have much armor, so fire magic should do decent damage against them.
Moving fast.
I don't have a ton of magic in reserve, so it's not like I can just cheese this or rely on magic entirely to do all the work. I will need the infantry to get some stuff done as well.
That's what the masters made.
Right, we've got 30 magics. Let's go ahead and send another fireball out there. Maybe I should hit this unit instead. Let's just see what happens. Archaon's got to move a little bit before we can send it out. Alright, so we've currently done 396 damage. And we've completely missed. Well done. Well done. Okay, let's try with this guy, see if he can land a hit. No, he hit the dirt also. Alright, so maybe I used the magic in a pretty stupid way there. Alright, what's going to be the best way to actually take this on? I kind of don't want to spread my lines too thin. But, alright, whatever. Let's just match their units here and then start getting involved.
That's what the master's bid.
You guys get up there, Archaon, go kill their lord. I'm hoping you will be good at it.
Marauder horseman!
We'll start bringing the cavalry around the flanks to deal with some of these javelin units. Alright, so that fireball did much better. Send these guys just to chase off those marauder hunters.
Slay every mortal! Give us faster, ablaze hunger! Give us garden! On this bloody glory! Seas of blood! Chosen! Marauder horseman! Deliver slaughter!
Alright, how are we looking? Probably gonna need a little bit of help here in the middle. Let my horsemen get caught because I forgot they were not skirmishing.
They will succumb! Charge!
Okay, I'll let the Chaos Spawn go ahead and keep running these guys off the field because they're not shattered yet.
Lord! Get them!
Just trying to surround their units as much as I can here.
Your will!
I'm not sure how much of a difference it'll make.
Very well!
Alright, we've done well against their lord. Need to get the Chaos Spawn in here now. Okay, we're struggling against this monstrous infantry. No surprises there.
Now! Charge on! Ravager!
These guys won't be particularly good at dealing with the Lord, but at least they can keep him from coming back.
Yes! Reap their soul!
Okay, their monstrous infantry is giving me problems, so I'm going to send my Chaos Spawn over here to hopefully help out with that. This is going to hurt, but what can you do? Okay, the game says we are winning. I don't really feel like I'm winning, but, you know, it is what it is. Enemy Lord is defeated. Okay, are these guys unbreakable? They might be.
Yes, Lord! God's bloody glory!
No, they're not unbreakable.
Yes, Lord!
Alright, and I don't need to run anything down because it's a settlement battle, so I can just go ahead and end it. Alright. So I'm not really sure how best to level Archaon. I don't know whether to go for improved magic or to make him a melee lord or just focus on him buffing his army. I don't really know. And I'm definitely going to loot and raise because I need the money. Actually, you know what? I got a ton of money anyway. Where did all of that extra money come from? Is that if I loot and raise this? Because I could definitely do with the replenishment and the horde growth early on. Let's go ahead and just get the money.
Yes. Bring corruption.
Alright, so this guy, definitely I want to go for his magic, because that's his whole deal, is he's a sorcerer. Yeah, and I think the sooner I can get some, maybe the Burning Head, the sooner I can get some damage spells, the better. Alrighty, now, you can't encamp after a battle, that's unfortunate. You can, though. So you go ahead and keep picking up some more troops. Over here... I'm just going to merge these troops out. And then Archaon has leveled up. Let's see, income from raiding, reduced recruitment cost, horde growth. Horde growth will only do me any good for a certain amount of time, so I kind of don't like going with that. I do think I'll be doing a lot of raiding, so maybe despoilers would be useful. Now, why am I taking attrition? Because horde armies in close proximity will begin infighting. So is that because these armies are next to each other?
By the eldritch I see.
Or is it because they're next to this settlement? I'm not sure. Either way, let's end the turn and go to the next.
Dominance.
Alright, you. Well, let's see what diplomacy looks like with these guys. Can I not double click on it to pull up diplomacy with them? I thought that was a thing in Warhammer. Okay, so these are dwarves. They have 2 settlements. We are at war with them. Yeah, let's go smash them up. So if I come over here, do I leave attrition?
Onward to destruction.
Got a lot of AI armies over here.
Twist, bend, mangle, experiment.
I may as well use the rest of my movement range. Now these guys... Yeah, so I think it's if I get too close, if I keep my armies too close together, they will take attrition. So I need to build my armies to fight by themselves, which is kind of annoying. So in the meantime, I'm just going to have this guy go over here and bunker down and pick up some more marauders. And I don't see any other, like, special things I can do, so I don't think there's anything else to do on this turn. But I guess I could check diplomacy with Clan Holder. They have 2 settlements. One of them is here. I would assume the other one is over here.
True. Enter then. Are you
I'm
after
not
a
sure.
drink, a fist fight, or...
Not sure whether I should
Master Lord of
try and befriend them for a little bit, or if I should just try and destroy them.
Begone.
What I'm hoping happens here is they attack this settlement and weaken the army and weaken the garrison, but then don't actually win, because then I can just swoop in with Archaon and finish it off. But we will see. They did not. Oh, they did launch an attack, it looks like.
Stop that.
That left the army heavily damaged, and is he outside of the settlement? Oh, what an amateur. That's some crap I would do. Alright, let's get this guy. Ah, damn, of course he's gonna retreat. I should have expected that. So now what I have to do is... Oh, you know what, I can just auto-resolve that. Let's go ahead and... got a little bit of money, so let's just raise it. And... we'll be picking up some replenishment. Unfortunately, we can't encamp to pick up some more troops yet. So maybe I need to slow down a little bit and get some units recruited. Alright, what is this guy up to? This guy is just working on growth. Yep, he just needs growth and... what's it called? Recruitment. Alright, well, let's get him encamped first, and then still shouldn't have any building options. So let's just keep picking up some marauders, but I guess what I could do is I could then send this army over to just drop the marauders into Archaon's army. That might be the easiest way to do things. Have an army that stays back in reserve so it can just recruit troops, while Archaon goes out and does the fighting. Now over here could be an opportunity to swoop in behind these guys and do some damage. But let's try and get right up close so that we definitely have the movement range, and then Archaon can encamp and pick up some of his own troops. Recruit your own dang people. Okay, this can be upgraded, so I'll go ahead and do that. This guy can move over here, and would it be better to raid? I guess it's not going to do anything in a province that I have just raised, or a settlement I've just raised, so raiding is kind of a waste there. Right, what research can I do? Increased income from raising settlements.
Speak your words while I still do.
Non-aggression with Clan Molder. That actually might not be bad. Sure, I'll accept that for now. Alrighty, what are they coming in here with? A whole bunch of stuff. We should definitely be able to just auto-resolve this. Close victory. It spreads the damage across all of my units. Now how am I doing on money? I've got plenty of money, so I'm just going to get the replenishment. I mean, it's not really tons of money, but I've got enough money for a few turns. Keep getting that, because I would like to get lightning strike sooner rather than later.
Not likely.
Now the other thing is, since I picked up the extra replenishment, I should... Okay, what's your problem? I should be able to come over here and attack this. Now that is not one that I can just auto-resolve, so let's continue the siege. Let's actually go ahead and get some siege equipment building. It'll take a couple of turns for me to get any reinforcements over here.
By the eldritch I see.
Alright, how close can we get without taking infighting attrition? Right here? I would like to be encamped, but it'll be okay. Alright, now we can end this turn. We've almost dealt with this other dwarven faction. Okay, that's some more chaos people. I could go and attack them next.
You need a boon.
Alright, so we're going to take some infighting attrition here, but that's fine, because it will make this easier to win. Pyrrhic victory, that's okay. Let's loot and raise. I don't mind losing Chaos Spawn units. Or Chaos Spawn, that's the only units I don't want to lose. I don't mind losing any of the others. Let's go ahead and merge these guys. And drop another unit of Marauders in there. Now this army can pull back.
There'll be a reckoning.
I need to spend one more point here. Decreased recruitment cost or horde growth? I guess I'll go with the recruitment cost.
Now.
Alright, now I need to get my armies separated again so they can start replenishing. I don't like the infighting. I really don't like that mechanic. Because I like keeping my armies together most of the time. Alright, well, let's bring Archaon over here and have him in camp. This guy can... Well, let's see, did the dwarves take that settlement? No, I think the dwarves got wiped out by these chaos guys.
I foresee destruction.
Okay, let's move up to here. Now, I need to be a little bit careful about declaring war on this faction because they have a pretty strong-looking army right here. I guess I could check how many settlements they have. How many is it? Those guys have 3 settlements, so they would take a little bit longer to get rid of. But I could potentially get an ally by awakening a tribe over here. Should have access to slightly improved troops now. Reach the maximum amount of units in this army. Okay, we're not getting much replenishment, so maybe I should do some merging here, but I'm only going to do 1 from this turn. I probably should have recruited some more Marauders in the other army as well. Because my main thing right now is just numbers, I think. I think with looting and raising settlements, I can have enough money to just keep recruiting troops all the time. I don't have any heroes, so I would much rather have attack skill for my infantry. Alright, now going in here, I could be putting myself in a position to just get totally surrounded and destroyed. So hopefully that doesn't happen, and these guys just leave me alone for a little bit.
You have my promise.
Keep this dude moving along behind Archaon. And he definitely needs to be recruiting more.
I'll have this world.
Alright, if I can pick up some more of these guys, that would be good. So let's go ahead and merge out some more of these Marauders in favor of Chaos Marauders with great weapons. Don't have any building upgrades I can do. Once I get enough population surplus, I could get this, but I don't really need that just yet, so let's just end the turn. Now my question is, if I attack this next settlement, can I awaken a tribe here? Okay, and we just got a bunch of extra experience for Archaon, but it still wasn't even enough to level him up.
You need a boon?
Alright, well, I think I'll go ahead and end this episode here, just a little bit short of an hour. And probably in the next episode we will declare war on these Norskans, I suppose. Is that who they are?
Who you are?
Yeah, Norska. Wrong.
Smash your face in!
We will declare war on you very shortly and try and get some more people on our side so we can get Sigvald recruited. But anyway, this campaign might turn into a disaster very, very quickly, but we will see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.